Have you ever noticed how easy it is to admire the life that you want, but at the same time feel like it is meant for someone else? And my question to you there would be literally, why can't it be you? Over the years, especially since I've had my fitness coaching business, I've spoke to over hundreds of women, and something that used to come up a lot collectively is how they want more for themselves, but they literally cannot see it, almost as if it is meant for someone else, like it is impossible for them, and they speak of it as something that they wish for or something that is out of reach. Like, let's take relationships for example, and if you are in a relationship, I want you to just park that aside for a bit and think about how your dream partner would treat you, what you love and admire about them, things that you're looking forward to doing together, how you feel around them, the things that you do on a daily basis, and what makes them feel safe and exciting at the same time. And I want you to sit in that feeling for a second and see what it brings up in your body. Where do you feel it in your body? And sit in that. And if you are in a relationship, I want you to take it a step further and I want you to reflect and think of how your current relationship is different to what you have just envisioned and felt. Or, because we cater to everyone here, if you are single, I want you to think of your past relationships or encounters and reflect on how are they different to what you have just envisioned and felt right now. Now, I want to give you a completely different example because this is where you're going to start seeing the pattern. I want you to think of your current situation with money and work. Maybe you want that promotion, or maybe you just want to earn a bit more money, or you want to work for yourself, or you simply just want more freedom with your time. What is stopping you right now? Is it skill? Is it limiting beliefs? Like you're not good to do that, or that is not possible for you? Somehow there's a belief that is stopping you from seeing that becoming a possibility. Are you carrying beliefs that are not even yours to begin with, aka your friends and your families? How many times have you heard dating is terrible right now? All men are dogs. Making that kind of money is impossible. We are not like them. We are not part of that crowd. They are not us. Or, I'll give you a common one, the economy is so bad right now. Because let me tell you, if you are surrounding yourself with all this crap, or worse, you're voicing it and you're living it, what do you think your reality is going to reflect back to you? Surely it's not what you say you want if you are living exactly the opposite of that. I'll tell you this, before I knew about all of this, I of course used to engage in conversations of how bad dating is. I was gonna say when I lived in Dubai, but this is anywhere. It's just what you surround yourself with. But anyways, to engage in conversations of how bad dating is, how all men are trash, how no one really wants a relationship nowadays. Guess what kind of men I was meeting? Of course, I was meeting those kinds of men that, quote unquote, were trash, men that did not want a relationship, because that is what I believed all there was in the dating pool. So, of course, the universe is gonna be like, this is what you believe, so there is your reality. What you speak about, what you believe there is what you're going to attract. And then I realized, I was seeing a woman in their dream relationship with their dream partner. And I was like, what are they doing that I am not? And of course, that comes with a whole lot of inner work where you upgrade your standards, you upgrade your boundaries, you get to know yourself, what you are all about. But guess what happened when I stopped simply engaging in those kinds of conversations? I stopped meeting those kinds of men. And yes, there will be periods that will be stagnant, that it almost seems like nothing is happening, but don't be fooled because a lot is happening. You're doing all the internal work. You're shifting from the identity of someone who doesn't believe they are worthy of the dream relationship or the dream partner that you want, to literally becoming that person. So when you are in between, you're not the old you, but you're also not the new you. So you have to give time for everything to integrate. And 2 points. This is for any gender, so pick any gender that you wish. I am speaking about men, but it could be for anything. And this also applies to money and work. Apply the same reasoning. When you stop engaging in conversations of how bad the economy is, when you stop immersing yourself in news, when you stop immersing yourself and engaging in conversations talking of speaking bad about wealthy people or how horrible wealthy people is, I can tell you wealthy people are one of the nicest, most generous people you will ever meet. But when you stop engaging in conversations that are the opposite, your reality will start shifting. You will find yourself in situations, you will meet people that you never thought was possible, and you will be amazed at how much you have been missing on in life. And here is the part that most people miss. You don't actually want the relationship. You want the feeling that the relationship gives you. The same, like, you don't really want the money or the promotion, but you do want the feelings of safety and freedom that that money and that promotion gives you. But if you're operating from insecurity, from a scarcity mindset, from constant self-doubt, or you're constantly settling in life, then there is a mismatch in that frequency, because you are asking for one emotional experience while living a completely different one. Because let me tell you, the person that has all the things that you're currently wishing for is not gonna be operating from the same feelings, from the same emotions, from the same frequency that you are currently living from now. And everything that you currently have in life, the relationship, the career, the money, is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself, whether you realize it or not, and whether you want to admit that or not. In fact, I go as far as saying, if you want to know the kind of romantic relationship that someone will have, or the kind of relationship that they are in, all you have to do is look at the relationship that they have with themselves. Do they keep their own promises? Do they do the things they say that they're gonna do? Do they constantly put their needs aside to avoid conflict? Are they constantly overgiving? Are they constantly in pick me energy? Do they constantly dim their light? You never attract what you say that you want. You will always attract what you believe you deserve. The life, the relationship, the money, the lifestyle that you want, that you're currently dreaming of, is not reserved for a special group of people. And at some point, you have to stop wishing for a different outcome and become the person that actually lives it. So the real question is not why do they have it and you don't. It's why do you believe that you cannot.